halfway through this round here. Good exchange. He fires back. Ortiz is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. A knifing left hand by Jake LaMotta. Ortiz is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. LaMotta's putting forth a great combination there. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep your punches high.
And the ref's going to warn him. He's got to get him up. And round 3 comes to an end.
It's yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep going.
LaMotta's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. Good job with another left hand. Ortiz's blocking ability is doing well for him there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ortiz's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Gets him with the right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He just missed that shot up top. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Protecting his head well with his guard. And now they're trading blows. LaMotta's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Jump on him. Nice.
Another flush shot up top. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. He missed with that headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's the end of round 4. Ortiz has got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
LaMotta's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steering wheel when you're driving. You know, all of a sudden, bang, you're in the back seat. You're not in the front seat. You're not in the driver's seat anymore.
Jake LaMotta is making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Ortiz is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Get after him.
Big shot, that left hand from Jake LaMotta. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Jake LaMotta is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Get your hands up.
Nice combination by Jake LaMotta. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
So a fresh round is underway. But is it a fresh fighter? Ortiz's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with. Because if he does, I think it's over.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Nice work, nice work.
Ortiz is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Halfway through round 6. Big shot, the left crashed home. He got rocked. He just got solid. There he goes. He goes down for that headshot.
Hurry, get up. 2.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Scores with the combo to the head. Not able to land the uppercut. He scored well after being hit himself.
Let's see some more head movement.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Ortiz has got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, you know, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through. And for where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Not able to land the headshot. LaMotta's going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Teddy.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But the bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now, and his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
LaMotta's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Well timed by Jake LaMotta. He took a step back. Big shot there. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Move those feet.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And banging away he goes. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
Stand,
One,
stand.
2, 3, 4.
Focus.
LaMotta's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. How about that left hand? Good block there by Jake LaMotta. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. And that does it for this round.
Some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good.
Close fight here tonight as we have round number 8 underway. LaMotta's enjoying a slight lead on Teddy's scorecard, but I've been concerned with how much he's been easily tagged tonight, Teddy.
Well, that's when he goes into that peekaboo. He goes into that peekaboo. He doesn't move his head. He's stationary, and his opponent's been taking what he's given him.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. The halfway point of round number 8. Fires right back at him. LaMotta's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. Oh, that's gotta hurt. This is gonna take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. LaMotta's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
By way of knockout, your winner,
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.